Bueno, claro.
So, one of the things you have to eat when you're in Brazil, and I'd say probably the second thing after feijoada, is steak. And Brazilian steak is one of the great steak traditions. I don't know if you want to say there are 4 or 5 steak traditions in the world. Say there's American, there's Argentinian, there's Brazilian, Italian, Japanese. I'm not sure if anybody else can really claim to having a real steak tradition aside from that. And I live in Chicago, so I know American steak. American steak, corn-fed, stands in place for about the last year of its life. Fat, marbled, juicy, big chunks, aged. Right, that's a Chicago steak, and nothing wrong with that. What you're going to get here in Brazil is totally different. First of all, pretty much all the meat you're going to eat is pastured. It's grass-fed. It walked around up until probably the day before somebody killed it. You're going to see a lot of other alternative animals here, right? So you're going to have steak, you're going to have beef, you're going to have goat, mutton, lamb, pork, chicken, right? Maybe something else, but that's really the big thing. You're going to get cuts you might not have ever seen before. And most of the food that you're going to get, most of the meat that you're going to get, they're going to bring out to your table. And what they're going to do is they're going to bring stuff out to your table, and they're going to offer it to you in thin slices of relatively well done meat. Okay, it's not these big, bright red, bloody pieces you can get in America. What they're going to do is they're going to take a big piece of meat like that. They're going to hold it over the fire. They're going to cook it on the ends pretty well. Then they're going to come by and they're going to slice little slivers of it on your plate. So you're going to have 10, 15, 20 different types of meat on your plate by the end of the evening, but no one of them is going to be more than 6 or 8 ounces, for instance. And that's your Brazilian steak experience. Every city in Brazil has a dozen places that are fantastic and 1,000 that are less fantastic. It's not difficult to find. The important thing is go to a Brazilian steakhouse. I talked to a guy a couple of years ago who was here for a trade show, and he said, it's great, there's an Outback next to my hotel. I know that I can eat clean food every night I'm here. If you're in Brazil, make your way to a Brazilian steakhouse at least once. You're going to thank me for it. You might not want to do it 5 times, and your cardiologist will thank me for it. But get there, try the meat. The other part of the experience of a Brazilian steakhouse is the appetizers. There's going to be a fantastic salad bar. There might be sushi, there might be fish, there'll be cheese, cold cuts, different types of vinegared vegetables, and that kind of stuff. And you take as much as you want. I like a lot of that stuff, but very often I'll take a pass on it.
When you decide it's time to grow your international sales, call us.